All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's weekly Quiptic Crosswords, supposed to be easier than the daily. Set today by Anto. Let's see what Anto has for us. Screens drug for something not readily noticed. I think that's going to be the definition at the end. So we need screens, might be types of screens, and then drug could be E or H or pill or something. And it's going to be like something small or something that's easily overlooked is what I'm trying to say. No, I don't get that. Let's try the downs. Salt water. Well, I immediately think brine is new ingredient of cheese. Yeah, well, the cheese is brie, and it gets N for new as an ingredient. All right, so now there are screens not readily noticed. No, don't see it. Party demands silence, getting money. Well, parties often do, and if you demand silence, you might say hush or shh, and that's going to give you a dosh. Let's go back to the downs. Buckle up, items for drive. No idea. Buckle up, belt. You do need belts in your car, but no. Material, study, I'm following. Your study might be your den with I am following is denim. Still don't see something not readily noticed. Well, I'm thinking of crime novels or films, Blood Spot or something like that. Oh, a blind spot, how about? Ah, yes, and I think screens is blinds, and then the drug is pot, all right. So now we're buckle up. Oh, maybe you buckle up items for drive. Oh, I think that's going to be impetus. Somebody's drive for doing something is their impetus. All right. Anticipate marketing demand. Well, we often see marketing as PR. Anticipate something like not preempt or something, but demand. I think it's going to be a word for demand, and then the whole thing will mean anticipate. Don't see it. Series of books attempts to capture current register. Wow. Oh, I wonder if it's a series of books of the Bible. There is one, the Tetra or something or other. Um, Attempts. Oh, I think it might be tries, and that's going to capture. Oh, current can be I. Oh, and a register might be a log, so it's not from the Bible, but I think it's trilogies. All right. Let down as river swamps home. Let down. That might be I think that must be the definition. And we're going to have a river. It could be the river D. And that's going to swamp or go around a word for home, which might just simply be in. So maybe then the river isn't the D. Let down. A letdown. It could be a noun. No. Small. That might be the S. Animal. It sounds like it's a howler. Well, a howler can be an error. So I think it's going to be a homophone. But yeah, if the homophone is at the end, then I think the definition would be small animal. Let me pause and think about that. No, nothing is coming to me. Let's go back to the acrosses. Oh, this is a follow-up to the dosh. Money that one makes a quick turn on. I have no idea how to read that. Dispense would fit. Nope. Performing well, do tell. No. Desperate customers dispatch SOS. It's close to the bottom. Wow. Desperate customers. I've no idea how to read that. I'm just wondering if dispatch SOS means you remove SOS from some words. Like, actually, yeah, sorry. So customers has 9 letters. You remove the SOS, you're left with 6. CUTMER. And so it's close to the bottom. Yeah, so that must be the U there. And what did I say was left over? The rectum, of course, close to the bottom. Like the old joke about the cricket ball. Anyway, heretic giving consent to marry in the future. Heretic giving consent to marry. Yeah, I don't know a short word for a heretic if that's part of a charade. Unless that's the definition. No. Arranged in advance to remove name from gift. Yeah, so a gift could be a present. If you remove the N for name, then you get preset, would be arranged in advance. Minced, I immediately think minced as an anagram indicator. It's chewy, once bitten, so reluctant to try again. Yes, I was thinking, well, hold on, if it's just an anagram of it's chewy, we have an awful lot left over for the definition, but of course, once bitten, twice shy. So that was nice and easy. Fight resulting from insult by inexperienced learner. I think fight might be the definition. And then we put a word for insult beside an inexperienced learner. Somebody who's green. We see L for learner or tyro. No. Unforthcoming about slip in drink. Yeah, I'm thinking the definition is unforthcoming. And we're going to put a word for slip inside a drink. What's unforthcoming? Silent. But I don't see slip inside a drink there. Let me go back to the downs. Well, let's look at our, let's see, that was our anticipate. Marketing, if it is PR, then demand is 5 letters ending in T, and to anticipate, predict. Oh, yeah, I think a demand might be an edict. It's not the first word I would have thought of, but I can see it. And then our letdown has river, swamps, home. No. And our small animal has an H. Still means nothing to me. All right, broadcast could be an anagram indicator. Vile, ratty, though that's 9 letters. Shows without actors. So I was thinking the 2 letters at the end must be TV, and it is reality TV. Pull up to a youngster outside eatery. Oh, I'm wondering if the youngster might be a tot, and then that's going to go outside some word for a cafe, and it's going to mean pull up, tow something, or pull up to. No, I don't see it. Material used to make toilet press. Just thinking of loo roll, but I don't think that's it. Material used to make toilet press. Press, of course, could be newspaper press. Hides fake news. That's mean. Oh, I wonder if fake news might be telling us to anagram news. And then we're going to get a word that means mean. After, yeah, hides. Hides can be skins, of course. No. Gradually dispose of, essentially dreary, red from Spain. Essentially dreary, I think, is going to be the inner letters of dreary. Is it going to be the rear? Could it be something? 3 letters were gradually disposed of, and then rear, and that's a red from Spain. Something rear? I don't know. A red from Spain. Maybe it's a red wine from Spain. Well, Rojo, Riojo, Rio. Um, yeah, don't get that either. Shrewd influence secures double victory. Well, I just thought double victory might be telling us to put 2 V's inside of something, and there are not many words with 2 V's. And for shrewd, I thought of savvy. And if you have influence, you have say. One loyal to Belgian city. Oh, I think, is it just Liege? Is that how you pronounce it? One loyal is your. Is that it? Am I? Yeah, I'm doubting myself with that one. I'm going to look it up. Well, I was doubtful on a couple of points. One was if the city had an S, but no, it's just like that, Liège, but it has a little accent over the E. Um, and then I was thinking, wait a minute, you say my liege to the one you are loyal to, but apparently it can either be the lord or sovereign to whom allegiance and service are due, or a vassal or subject owing allegiance. So it's one of those cases in English where you have words that can mean not exact opposites, but fairly opposite. All right, let's go back to the acrosses. Regularly admits golf competition is a scandal. Regularly often means taking every other letter. And yeah, I'm thinking The regular letters of admits, since we have that I, would be dis, which is a nice beginning for a word, especially for something that's a scandal, not disrepute. And then a gulf. Well, gulf can be just G, and then a four-letter competition, and that's going to be it. But I think it might be a, what would you call a golf competition? A scramble or a match or a, ah, anyway, a scandal. Oh, it's not coming to me. Gonna have to come back to that. Resolve dispute over seating, question mark. I wonder if this could be a just a cryptic definition. Yeah, it's not an anagram, despite the S and the L. Maybe it is a word for resolve, and we do have a short dispute over seating. I don't see that. Let's try our cross section of lengthy bridge. Well, we have a Y. And so actually we had this word not too long ago. And it was also a hidden clue. So a cross between two things could be a hybrid, and it's a section of lengthy bridge. All right. Pleasant scent for one finishing on loo. That's a great one. Pleasant scent. Yeah, I'm wondering. Oh, I'm wondering if yeah, lav is the loo, and one finishing might be an ender, and that gives lavender, which can be a pleasant scent when it's not overpowering. Flat, occasion is not quite finished. All right, well, with the V, that must be even for flat, and the occasion would be an event. One saw joy dancing. Well, that is 9 letters dancing as an anagram, and it's going to mean impossible. Uh, one saw joy. Impossible. What's the middle word going to be ending in the Y? Ah, I think it's the phrase no way, Jose. I got the way first, and then no way, and then Jose just came naturally. All right, we've looked at everything once. Our material now used to make toilet press. I'm wondering if the press is some kind of iron. Oh, the material maybe is pig iron, but used to make, I don't get the toilet part. Yeah, because toilet would be pig in that case, and press would be iron. Yeah, I'm fairly sure the second word is going to be iron for press, and it's going to be. Is there something called bog iron? Now that would put a G there, which would match with golf. Is a scandal. Yeah, but I just don't see that. Oh, 18 down looks like some kind of, well, I was going to say law, but maybe low. Oh, if you hide, you lie low. So I think it's lies low. Fake news, I think, are lies, and mean can be low. So let's see. Here's our pull up to a youngster. All right, it's not a tot. Outside. Eatery. Is it going to be an eatery? A tea garden? Is that a thing? There's beer gardens. Here's our fight resulting from insult. Insult can be pan. Well, maybe not pan. By inexperienced learner. No, I think there's a lot here I should be able to get. Oh, here's our essentially dreary red from Spain. Yeah, it's something into, dig into, lay into. Oh, and here's our heretic giving consent to marry in the future. Oh, I'm not sure I would have thought of a heretic, but I suppose might be a pagan who worships an idol, so they would be an idol. I would have spelled it OR, but I think if you give consent to marry in the future, then you say I do later. Is that right? Let me pause and check that. Yeah, apparently E is the correct spelling, so that's a new one on me. All right. Let down as river, swamps, home. Is that A going to be part of the river or the home? I think it might be the river. So if home is in, it could be DIN, but so let down. Not sure about that. Or it could be there. Let me pause and think about that. It is neither of those. But the river is D and your home is a flat. And so if you let down, you deflate. All right. So now, performing well. Yeah, do tell. It's a very neat clue. Yeah, so if you're performing well, which I'm not today, then you are in form. And if you inform, you tell. All right, so now our small animal. Sounds like a howler. Is there a screecher? Yeah, because I'm thinking what other words would fit there, but let me look that up. No, there isn't, but I think it's that. I think it's just screecher as a howler. Small is S, and then animal, it sounds like, I think it's saying it's a homophone of creature. So it's a funny phrasing if I'm reading it correctly. Usually, if it says it sounds like it's a howler, it's going to be a homophone of a howler word. Anyway, let's try and finish the top left. Money that one makes a quick turn on. Well, money might be hence, and one makes a quick turn on. Yeah, I'm not very sure on that, so I think I'm going to go and look up wordplays.com, see what words fit this pattern. Oh, sixpence? Oh, it is. Yeah, you can turn on a sixpence. There you go. All right, I didn't have to use it after all. There wow. Um, that was our unforthcoming. All right, if it is going to be a word for slip in drink, drink, of course, could be the C. I don't see how you get, say, 2 3-letter words for slip and drink. Yeah, especially S. I think the R would have to be part of a slip. Yeah. Unforthcoming. Oh, maybe we put a word for unforthcoming around a slip, and that gives us a drink. Now, I think I'm going to use word plays for this one. Of course, it's sherry. And if you're unforthcoming, you're shy, I suppose, and a slip, I suppose, slip as a verb to err. All right. So now, gradually dispose of. Yeah, so the essentially dreary is just the EA. And I think there is I suppose, a red wine from Spain called Tinto. I vaguely recognize the word, but I think, yeah, to eat into something, maybe gradually dispose of it. All right, resolve dispute over seating. Yeah, I don't even see what any word that would fit that. I'm going to pause and ponder. I think it's the word that in the Everyman, which I did just a short while ago, but the video would have come out yesterday. I thought there was settle in there, but it was settee, but I think this might be settle. To resolve a dispute would definitely be settle. Over seating, I think a settle can be a type of a seat. Yeah, or maybe related to a settee. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to use the check this button. It is right. All right. All right, here was our pull up to a youngster outside eatery. Pause and think about that for a while. Well, I looked again at Tea Garden, even though I'm not sure I've ever heard of such a thing. But the youngster I can see on the outside is a teen, and the yes, I'm still not exactly sure how, but I think we have drag A. So pull up. Pull is drag, and then up is telling us to reverse it in a down clue to A. And then the youngster goes outside to give this tea garden. All right. So let's see. Oh, why did I not think it's so funny that just seeing that A there suddenly gave it to me? The competition is a race, G for golf, and then we already got the dis. A scandal can be a disgrace. Definitely should have seen that word earlier. All right, fight. Again, I just look at the letters coming back to it and see bar brawl. So can I justify that? No. A barb is an insult. Inexperienced is raw and learner is L. It's funny, you see inexperienced learner and you put them together in your mind. All right, there must be something called bog iron. Let me pause and look that up. Well, apparently it is a form of impure iron deposit that develops in bogs or swamps, so it seems to occur naturally. All right, we do get to use the check all button. Did anything drop out? No, I think that's okay. All right, let's head over to 15 squared for a quick peek to see what the comment section is saying. All right, the blog is by S.E. Chua. I think I've followed everything. Some it took me a while to spot, but I think I did get there in the end. Yeah, there is a tea garden. Looks nice on a wonderful day. I'm sure it'll be a great way to spend an hour. Fun puzzle. Michelle, we've seen in the comment section. I think she's new, and so she enjoyed it. So no, Alan thought it was on the harder side, but very fair. George says not really for beginners. Okay. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, oh, so I think some commenters pointed out some mistakes in the blog. Anyway, yeah, so I think this one is probably on the edge of what would be acceptable for a cryptic, but I think it was all right, and I did enjoy it. Some good surfaces in there, and some typical Guardian humor. Anyway, thanks as always for watching, and have a great day and a great week ahead.